Cup Series. The NASCAR Cup Series is the top echelon of the sport. Officially started as the strictly stock division in 1949, the Cup Series underwent several unpopular name changes. In 1970, it was changed to the Grand National Division, and in 1971, Popular Tobacco Company RJR acquired the rights to name it as the Winston Cup Series. The name would stick the longest as it spanned a total of 33 seasons from 1971 to 2003. Established by Bill France Sr., the Cup Series developed at a time when car culture was rapidly gaining momentum in post-war America. During its formative years, drivers often raced in vehicles that closely resembled those sold in dealerships, highlighting both accessibility and authenticity. By the 1970s and 1980s, however, advancements in technology and the rise of corporate sponsorships reshaped the sport into a thoroughly professionalized enterprise. Legends such as Richard Petty, Dale Earnhardt, and Jeff Gordon played a pivotal role in bringing the series to national prominence, defining it as both an athletic competition and a cultural symbol. In the present day, the NASCAR Cup Series maintains a careful balance between tradition and innovation, adopting enhanced safety protocols, expanded media coverage, and global visibility while preserving its foundation in American motorsport heritage. The Cup Series currently features the next-gen car, introduced in 2022 to modernize the sport and create greater parity among teams. While these cars are modeled after production vehicles, they're purpose-built race machines designed specifically for competition. The three manufacturers represented are the Chevrolet Camaro ZL1, the Ford Mustang Dark Horse, which replaced the Mustang GT in 2024, and the Toyota Camry XSE. Each car is equipped with a 5.86-litre V8 engine, producing approximately 670 horsepower, paired with a 5-speed sequential transmission that replaced the traditional 4-speed H-pattern gearbox. The next-gen car also introduced independent rear suspension, composite bodies for increased durability, and a symmetrical design to reduce aerodynamic imbalances. The series' point system rewards both consistency and victories. Race winners earn 40 points, with positions decreasing by single-point increments down to 1 point for last place. Additional points are awarded during stage racing, and race winners also gain playoff points that carry into the postseason. 16 drivers qualify for the playoffs, and the field is gradually reduced until 4 drivers remain for the championship race, where the highest finisher among them is crowned champion. The biggest races in the Cup Series include the Daytona 500, the sport's most prestigious event, the Coca-Cola 600, its longest race, the Southern 500 at Darlington, known for tradition and difficulty, the Bristol Night Race, famous for short track intensity and jam-packed crowds, and the Talladega Super Speedway races, celebrated for speed and dramatic finishes. Xfinity Series. The Xfinity Series, or more famously known as the Busch Grand National Series in the olden days due to its ties to the beer manufacturing brand, is the second tier in the NASCAR system. The series was spun off from the original Sportsman division, which included the Strictly Scott division that eventually became the Cup Series, and the Late Model Series, which eventually became the Xfinity Series. Ever since its establishment in 1982, the series continuously provides experienced drivers with a competitive environment as well as a platform for developing stars. In its early years, drivers focused on accessibility and authenticity by competing in vehicles that closely mirrored production versions, such as the Ford Thunderbird and the Chevrolet Monte Carlo. By the 1990s, the Busch Series had become more prestigious as well-known Cup Series drivers started competing, increasing the quality of racing and attracting more crowds. Champions like Martin Truex Jr., Dale Earnhardt Jr., and Kevin Harvick utilized their series triumphs as a springboard to the NASCAR Cup Series. The series changed its title sponsorship multiple times throughout the years, first becoming the Nationwide Series in 2008 and then the Xfinity Series in 2015 when Comcast's Xfinity brand took over. NASCAR established regulations in the modern period to curtail the power of Cup Series drivers, guaranteeing more chances for up-and-coming talent to demonstrate their skills. Today's vehicles are identical to those in the Cup Series, but they have shorter wheelbases and less horsepower, which results in unique handling characteristics that challenge driver skill. Now, the series follows a playoff format that was implemented in 2016, which is similar to the Cup Series' structure and ends with a Championship 4 final at Phoenix Raceway. Xfinity Series cars are purpose-built stock cars designed to resemble production models like the Chevrolet Camaro, Ford Mustang, and Toyota Supra, while maintaining a focus on driver development and competitive racing. They are powered by 5.8-litre naturally aspirated V8 engines, producing around 650 to 700 horsepower, slightly less than those used in the Cup Series. Each car features a steel tube frame chassis with a lightweight composite body, a 4-speed manual transmission and a rear-wheel drive layout. Weighing about 3,400 pounds with a shorter 105-inch wheelbase, Xfinity cars are more agile but also more challenging to control. Overall, Xfinity Series cars deliver a balance of power, precision and handling that prepares drivers for the demands of the NASCAR Cup Series. The Xfinity Series has consistently been an important rung on NASCAR's driver development ladder. Its schedule is still shaped by legendary races at venues like Daytona, Darlington, Bristol and Talladega, and it's produced contemporary stars like Ty Gibbs, Austin Cindric and Cole Custer. The Xfinity Series has been a bridge between local short tracks and the prestigious NASCAR Cup Series, combining tradition, excitement and opportunity from its humble beginnings to its current position as a nationally recognized professional championship. Craftsman Truck Series. After the Cup Series and the Xfinity Series, the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series is the third highest level of NASCAR racing. It includes pickup-style race trucks racing on a variety of American road courses, intermediate ovals, super speedways, and short tracks. The series, which is well known for its fierce competitiveness and violent racing, provides a competitive setting for seasoned drivers as well as a platform for rookie drivers to grow. Craftsman Tools sponsorship helped make the unique truck concept a reality when the series made its debut in 1995 as the NASCAR Super Truck Series. It immediately became well known for its unique appearance and fierce racing style, particularly on small tracks where the truck's disparate handling and aerodynamics made for close physical confrontations. Up until 2008, Craftsman was the title sponsor. Camping World and then Gander Outdoors took over. The series' former name and branding were reinstated in 2023 when Craftsman returned as the title sponsor. Like previous NASCAR vehicles, the trucks are constructed on steel tube frame chassis, but their body designs are based on those of production pickup trucks like the Ford F-150, Toyota Tundra and Chevrolet Silverado. They have Goodyear racing tires, 4-speed manual transmissions and a 5.8-litre V8 engines that generate about 650 horsepower. On superspeedways, these vehicles may reach speeds of over 180 miles per hour or 290 kilometers per hour despite their boxy shape. Because of the truck's aerodynamics, which encourage drafting and close groups, the Truck Series is renowned for generating some of NASCAR's most thrilling and unexpected racing. Numerous elite drivers like Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch and Joey Logano, who all started their NASCAR careers in the series, have also found it to be an essential training ground. The NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series, which blends professional level racing with grassroots competition, is still a crucial component of the NASCAR ladder system today. It's one of the most entertaining and fan-friendly series in all of motorsports because of its different racetracks, veteran drivers, and up-and-coming talent. ARCA Menard Series. One of the most famous development leagues that acts as a NASCAR developing series is the ARCA Menard Series. John Markham was credited in founding the Midwest Association for Race Cars, MARC, in 1953. In 1964, it changed its name to the Automobile Racing Club of America, ARCA. Using vehicles akin to those used in NASCAR competition, the series was established to give regional drivers and teams a professional stage on which to compete nationally. After being acquired by NASCAR in 2018, ARCA now functions under the NASCAR umbrella. Young drivers use the series as a springboard, connecting them to the national NASCAR Xfinity or Craftsman Truck Series and local short track racing. Before moving on to higher divisions, a number of contemporary NASCAR stars like Joey Logano, Ty Gibbs and Chase Elliott started their careers in ARCA. ARCA cars have steel bodywork 5.8-litre V8 engines that generate roughly 700 horsepower, 4-speed manual transmissions and Goodyear tires, just like older generation NASCAR Cup cars. They provide drivers with a variety of experiences by competing on a variety of venues, including road courses, super speedways like Daytona and Talladega, and short ovals and dirt tracks. ARCA Menard Series East and West are two regional divisions of the series that concentrate on nurturing local talent. All things considered, by fusing traditional stock car racing with a variety of competitive racing situations, the ARCA Menard Series provides a crucial learning platform for aspiring NASCAR drivers. Whelen Modified Tour. Perhaps it's lesser known to many modern audiences, but one of NASCAR's oldest and most distinctive divisions is the NASCAR Whelen Modified Tour, NWMT, which features open-wheel stock cars that are very different from those in other NASCAR series. It developed from the modified racing environment that began with NASCAR's establishment in the late 1940s and was founded in 1985. In the United States, the tour mostly races on flat tracks and short ovals. Northeast, where there's a fervent fan base and a long history of modified racing. The low-slung open-wheel shape and cut-down bodywork that reveal the front tyres make Whelen Modified Tour vehicles readily identifiable. Compared to conventional stock cars, they're lighter, more aerodynamic, and faster on short tracks. Each car includes a tubular steel frame, a 4-speed manual transmission, and a small block V8 engine that generates between 625 and 650 horsepower. Despite their small size, the cars contain the speeds of over 150 miles per hour on larger ovals and weigh about 2,600 pounds or 1,180 kilograms, which is significantly less than Xfinity or Cup cars. Over the years, it served as a proving ground for talented drivers such as Richie Evans and Mike Stefanik, both of which became legends in modified racing. Advance Auto Parts Weekly Series. Local drivers, teams and tracks throughout North America compete for regional and national championships in the NASCAR Advance Auto Parts Weekly Series, which forms the cornerstone of NASCAR's racing structure. The series was started in 1982 with the goal of consolidating NASCAR's several local short track divisions under a single national point system, allowing local racers to gain prominence outside of their home tracks. Depending on the division structure of the track, competitors use a wide range of race cars from late models and modifieds to sportsmen and street stocks in weekly events at more than 50 NASCAR-sanctioned short tracks around the United States and Canada. The series features a point system that promotes consistency, vehicle count, and competition level because every local circuit has its own set of rules and formats. This makes it possible for drivers from various locations to compete equitably for the national title. In 2020, Advance Auto Parts, the series' current sponsor, assumed naming rights, carrying on NASCAR's heritage of assisting regional racing communities. Before moving on to national divisions, several of NASCAR's best talents, like Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex Jr., Joey Logano, and Kurt Busch, developed their skills on local short tracks. Canada Series. The top stock car racing competition in Canada is the NASCAR Canada Series. In order to establish a single national championship under its auspices, NASCAR acquired the CASCAR Super Series, which at the time was Canada's premier stock car tour in 2007. Presented by Pinty's Foods and Envirom, the series was known as the NASCAR Pinty Series from 2016 to 2023, before changing its name to the NASCAR Canada Series. The series, which runs from May to September, showcases the adaptability of both drivers and teams by using a variety of oval tracks, road courses, and occasionally mud tracks. Around a dozen races from various provinces are usually featured in each season, with events being webcast internationally and televised nationally on TSN and RDS. The series' vehicles are similar to the NASCAR Cup's older models, which are strong, steel-bodied stock cars designed for intense close racing. As the premier regional NASCAR division outside of the US, the NASCAR Canada Series offers Canadian drivers a professional stage on which to compete on a national level and a route to NASCAR's US-based series. Notable champions include Marc-Antoine Camiran, Alex Labay, DJ Kennington, and Andrew Ranger have come from it throughout the years. Mexico Series. As the highest regional division in Latin America, the NASCAR Mexico Series is the main stock car racing championship in Mexico, sanctioned by NASCAR. The Desafío Corona Series was founded in 2004 and changed its name to the NASCAR Corona Series in 2007, after NASCAR formally joined with Mexican promoters to bring the sport under its international umbrella. Competing on a variety of short ovals, road courses, and street circuits throughout Mexico, the series showcases strong, steel-bodied stock cars with V8 engines that generate between 400 and 450 horsepower. Its races, which frequently attract sizable crowds and national media coverage, highlight close competitive driving and fan-friendly events. One notable driver who's competed internationally is Daniel Suarez, the first Mexican-born driver to win a NASCAR Xfinity Series championship and participate full-time in the Cup Series. Whelen Euro Series. NASCAR's official European championship, the Whelen Euro Series, brings American-style stock car racing to European racetracks. Established in 2009 as the Race Car Euro Series in France, it formally joined NASCAR in 2012. Whalen Engineering sponsorship gave it its current name. The series was designed to give overseas drivers a way into the NASCAR system and to introduce European fans to NASCAR's hallmark of close competitive racing. The 5.7-litre normally aspirated V8 engines that power the series' specially designed stock cars generate about 400 horsepower. These vehicles emphasize pure driver talent because they have manual gearboxes, rear-wheel drive, and no electronic driver aids like ABS or traction control. With modifications for Europe's combination of road courses, oval circuits, and street tracks, they're intended to provide the same unadulterated door-to-door racing as can be found in North America. Euro NASCAR Pro, which features experienced and professional drivers, and Euro NASCAR 2, which is targeted at younger or amateur racers, are the two main divisions for each event weekend. This arrangement preserves the balance of competition while permitting widespread involvement. Brazil Series. The NASCAR Brazil Series is the organization's first sanctioned series in South America and its official championship in Brazil. It started as the GT Sprint race, which was established in 2012. After NASCAR partnered with regional organizers, it was formally rebranded under the NASCAR name in 2023. The series' 3.6-litre V6 engines, which generate about 300 horsepower, are housed on tubular chassis and have body styles that are similar to those of the Ford Mustang and Chevrolet Camaro. The series features several classes to accommodate drivers of different skill levels, and races are mostly hosted on road circuits around Brazil, including well-known locations like Interlagos, Cavelo, and Cascavel. Now, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to watch this one next. There I explain every major racing series in the US. So, if you want to have a look outside NASCAR, click that video now. See you next time.